So I just shot for Lamborghini. I still can't believe it. And this is the promo that I came up with for the new Lamborghini Huracan Evo rear wheel drive. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Hands down, I think this is the best promo that I've ever made. Obviously, there is always room for improvement. Now, this was my first time shooting an Italian sports car, so I was pretty lost. And it was so frustrating that you have this beautiful looking car in front of you, and your eyes can see how beautiful this is, but you can't capture this on your camera. So I really wish that there was a video like this which existed that could have told me to just, hey, chill, take a deep breath, and let me tell you some tips that I learned on this shoot. More specifically, I have 5 tips for you. And the first one, try to get a close-up of any element. My mistake on this was that I came in and I immediately saw the car and it was like, wow. And I started doing the exterior shots, but the lighting wasn't so great and you just don't know how the car really looks, man. You have to really spend time with it and experiment. Pretty frustrating if you're gonna out and out start with shooting the exterior, trying to figure out the exterior. Firstly, go for a close-up. Just start with a close-up. I started more specifically with the close-up of the logo, shift my camera into manual focus, and then just defocus, focus. Any element, man, just start with a close-up. That's the first thing. Second tip, shoot the interior first, man. I really wish I would have known this because I reached there in the morning at like 10:30, 11 a.m. and there was really bright light from outside. So the exterior shots weren't coming. I was getting frustrated. I was like, what is this? I should have used my brain and shot the interior shots first, because lighting the interior with an external light is very tricky. Don't go for the wide shot because that's gonna take some figuring out. So start with a close-up again of the interior, then go to the wide shot because the wide shots are a third tip. Try shooting the exterior shots after 4 p.m. So I came onto this shoot at 11 a.m. and by the time lunch hit at 2 p.m, within 4 hours, I had like 3 usable shots. Like literally, I just had close-ups because everything that I was trying to, because I spent most of my time trying to figure out the exterior of this car and shooting those exterior shots, failing miserably. Time is going, I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be bad. This is my only chance to shoot here. These people are gonna think I'm crazy, I'm not worth it. At 4 p.m, when I came back from lunch, everything just shifted. Suddenly, the light became a lot softer. It's not harsh anymore. And by the time, it has already been like 4 or 5 hours that I've seen this car. So within that time, I have figured out a way to shoot it. Try shooting it after 4 p.m. Fourth tip. Now I had this constraint of not able to take this car out of the showroom. So how do I get those cool parallax effect moment shots of this car? That's pretty cool to look at. So what I found out was that you're obviously gonna be moving this car around because the lighting is gonna change. You want different angles of this car. So ask the person to just start the car and move it around. And then in my case, I just went crazy basically, because I shot this car from left, right, up, down, every moment possible, man. I was moving around with the car and just covering this car 360, 180, 90, every angle. I don't think I've left out any angle of this car. So that's how I got those parallax, really cool looking shots. Fifth and last tip that I have for you, and this is the most important one. Here you go. Ready? Relax and enjoy the shoot. Because you never know if you're gonna get the chance to shoot this car again, or these kind of clients again. Like, these kind of clients don't come, regularly in our careers, more specifically. So give it your all, but I really wish, the only one regret I have from that shoot is that I wish I could have really enjoyed that shoot, because I was pretty miserable, man. Miserable throughout the whole shooting process. And when I saw in the editing, I couldn't really remember the car. Like, I could see it obviously in the editing, but I couldn't really remember it, seeing it from my eyes, because I was so invested into the final video. And yeah, man, that's the final advice, tip that I have for you. Just try to take it all in, and enjoy the shoot. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed and found this thing useful. If you did, do subscribe, because more of these kind of videos are about to come. Yeah, see you in the next one.
Indo.